Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Bergstrom. Have any of you ever looked at your dog and wonder where they may have came from? Well, according to the Puppy Mills Project, the Humane Society of the United States gathered the information that 2 million puppies are born in puppy mills every year. According to an editorial written at the Gazette, a puppy mill can best be described as a dog breeding operation in which the mental health and the physical health of these dogs is unaccounted for. The only thing that matters to these dog breeders is the amount of profit they're making off the puppies. This is why puppy mills need to be illegal. Owning a dog did not become very popular until right after World War II. The popularity increased the demand for specific dog breeds, which made puppy mills begin, according to Daniel Barrick at the Salem Press Encyclopedia. The treatment of these puppies and the dogs being bred at the puppy mills is unbelievable. According to Rachel Butts from Skipping Stones, the conditions of these mills were filthy and unmoral. The puppies were fed either bug-infested or disease-infected food, if they were fed at all. They were not taken on walks or even let outside to use the restroom. They were not seen by vets for a checkup, for vaccinations, or even if the dog was really sick, the owner of the puppy mill would often just hope the dog would get better, or they would kill it. The female dog being bred was often treated like a breeding machine, often with no rest time in between litter after litter. Labor is a traumatic experience for the body to go through. Imagine a woman getting pregnant and having her baby and then getting pregnant a month later. It's not natural and it harms the body. It doesn't give the body the time it needs to recover. So why are the dogs treated differently? The environment the dog lives in is devastating. Rachel Butts from Skipping Stones describes these living conditions to us and what the environment is like. She states that they are left in unclean wire cages, often filled with urine and feces. They're kept outdoors no matter what the weather conditions are. It could be 97, humid, hot, downpouring, or it could be a blizzard out and negative 10 degrees. The dogs will still be left outside. The cages were kept vertical, which means up and down, so that they could fit more and stack them as high as they needed to. And since they weren't let outside to go to the bathroom, the dogs would go in the cage because they don't know better, and the feces and urine would drip onto the dogs below them, which would not be cleaned up. According to the Puppy Mills Project, these puppy mill conditions can have negative effects on the puppies and the dogs, whether it be now or later on in life. Caged dogs often develop lesions and sores from standing on the wire flooring for so long. These lesions and sores don't get treated, so then they often cause infection, which can cause sepsis in the dog and end up dying. Since they're crammed in these tiny little cages, it can often cause them stress and aggression, and they may even end up fighting each other. A few other health concerns could be pneumonia, parasites, heart disease, or bone disorders. When the mother dogs can no longer reproduce, they are often killed because they are useless to the puppy mill owners now. Why should people be getting away with this? According to the Puppy Mills Project, the owners of puppy mills must be USDA certified or licensed, but only if they have more than 4 breeding female dogs at once. There are no law. The laws state that there must be 6 inches in front of them, 6 inches to the side, and 6 inches behind them. And that's it for room. Also, there's no law that says that they can't kill the dog if it's useless to them now, or how many dogs they're allowed to have in a litter, or how many times they can keep reproducing. There are people on the opposing side that think that puppy mills should be legal. They think this because, according to the Puppy Mill Project, it's their business and their responsibility for caring for these dogs, and it's their decision for what they do for it. According to the American Humane Association, 40% of dogs that come from puppy mills end up with diseases, and 15% of them just end up dying. If puppy mills became illegal, it would benefit the millions of dogs that don't have homes and that are stuck in shelters across the United States and give them the opportunity to find their forever home. Instead, many of these dogs are being put to sleep every day because simply there's not enough room in these shelters. When an individual owns a dog, it is their responsibility to make sure the dog is cared for. What makes these dogs different? They're still dogs that need homes, and that's still their responsibility. But instead, they're starving them, keeping them outside so that they're freezing, and not giving them the health veterinarian care that they need. Thank you all for watching. I hope this brought insight on why puppy mills should be illegal. I can't wait to watch all of your speeches. Thank you.